through the middle of it. Hallways named B, C, M, O, and Crooked, and bells that ring with that obnoxious tone that will haunt us forever. Yeah, this is Spruce Creek High School. No one can quite grasp what it truly means to be a Spruce Creek hog without being in our shoes. As the class of 2011 of Spruce Creek, we have a unique position that no one else in the world can ever have. Often imitated, but never replicated, the Creek will always rise. The student body of nearly 3,000 students, we're the largest high school in Volusia County. Naturally, people from all over the world have grown to become envious of who we are, what we are doing, and where we are going in the future. Our success is built upon our belief in the Spruce Creek tradition. It's a tradition that everyone else wants a piece of. We stand tall amongst a crowded field of others seeking prosperity in life. As the woman Onika Tanya Mirage once said, "They be coming for me, because the top is lonely." However, my fellow classmates, do not believe for one instant that prosperity is inevitable for us simply because we attend the best high school in the world. Success is not an entitlement, Howard Schultz once said. From the projects of Brooklyn, Howard Schultz created a company fueled by his passion to change the world. Mr. Schultz was not at the top of his high school class, nor did he attend a high school as prominent as Spruce Creek. His motivation behind his action was created from people telling him that he was going to fail, that his ideas were bland, and that one man cannot impact the world. His critics created a stimulus for him that pushed him even harder than ever before. Prosperity may not be an entitlement, but it surely is attainable through sheer ambition and drive. To this day, Howard Schultz's determination is evident to the world, especially the 2011 graduating class of Spruce Creek High School. In 1982, he joined a little-known company in Seattle and changed it to what it is today. Thanks to those that had hoped he would fail, Mr. Howard Schultz invented the Starbucks Coffee Company as we know it today. Do not leave the Ocean Center tonight believing that because you're an IB graduate, an Academy of Finance graduate, a football player, a marching band member, a soccer star, or even a student body president, or altogether a Spruce Creek High School graduate, that you have the right for prosperity over everyone else in the world. Those of us who will use what we have learned at Creek in order to continue to work hard in the future will be the ones who become the bosses. A continuous passion towards reaching the zenith of our potential will cement our legacy in history books. Believing that we are self-entitled to be successful exclusively because of what we have accomplished in high school will not lead us very far in life. Let us rid ourselves of this notion that we are better than someone simply because of our prior accolades over the last 4 years. As Spruce Creek graduates, we're better than them. Allow our critics to believe that the recipe for a victorious life is by cutting corners and preaching why someone else is inferior to them. There are people out there willing to push through sweat and tears in order to trounce us in life. If for a moment we decide to slack off because we want to boast about our prior accomplishments, that moment will be gone for someone else who wants it even more. Just like Onika Tanya Mirage once said, or as most people know her as, Nicki Minaj, they will be coming for us because up here we are right now. This is where a successful future begins. We have a world to change, and we cannot waste our time talking about how we are better than someone else. Instead, work hard, make wise decisions, and leave the opposition speechless when they finally realize what it means when we say, the creek keeps rising.